What's up, guys? It's Peekerax, and today I'm going to be giving my preview and prediction for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl between the Tulane Green Wave and the Nevada Wolfpack. This game will be tomorrow, Tuesday, December 22nd at 3:30 and taking place on ESPN. First, we'll look at Tulane. Tulane is 6-5 on the year. They went 3-5 in conference, and that was in the American Conference. That conference includes Cincinnati, Tulsa, Memphis, UCF, so a very deep conference for a group of five conference. Some of Tulane's key losses were against Tulsa, UCF, Houston, and their best win on the year was probably against Army or Memphis, and both of those games came within the final three games of the year. Nevada, on the other hand, went 6-2 on the year. They finished third in the Mountain West behind San Jose State and Boise State. Their best win on the year was probably against a San Diego State type of team. So they never played Boise State. They did play San Jose State. They lost last week of the regular season, which cost them a chance to play for the Mountain West title. So Nevada's a good team, and they want to finish their season off strong. This matchup does feature two of the most underappreciated FBS coaches, in Willie Fritz for Tulane and Jay Norvell for Nevada. Both of them should want to get their team motivated and probably will get their team motivated to play a good game here in the bowl game, as sometimes the motivation is a big factor on which team will win. Tulane dropped three games by 6 or fewer points and won its final 5 contests. So final 4 out of the last 5 contests, So they started off the year very slow at 2-4, but a lot of close games. They lost to Tulsa 30-24, Navy 27-24. SMU 37-34, so they lost a lot of close games. Their best player on the team, I'll probably say, is quarterback Michael Pratt. He threw for 1,638 yards and 18 touchdowns to go along. He did only throw 5 interceptions, so had a good year taking care of the ball. He also ran for 7 touchdowns and 200 yards on the ground. Stefan Hutterson put up 721 yards on the ground along with 4 touchdowns, and then Cameron Carroll put up 11 touchdowns on the ground. So the offense, it's a solid offense for Tulane. They should be able to put up some points in this one, as they are averaging about 35 points per game on the year and giving up 27. Nevada, on the other hand, is scoring about 29 points a game and giving up 22. So both teams win the games by an average of about 7 points. Just Tulane has a better offense, Nevada the better defense. Nevada, better defense. Nevada is led by quarterback Carson, who had a very solid year, throwing 2,587 yards, 22 passing touchdowns, only 4 picks. So he had a very strong year passing the ball. He doesn't do much running the ball. He actually had no touchdowns and no yards on the year. So they're not the best running team. So expect that Tulane defense to be able to stop the run. A key player to help stop that is Patrick Johnson, DN for Tulane. He helped the Green Wave put together one of the most disrupted defensive fronts, not just in the AAC, but in college football. He had 10 sacks on the year, and he holds the school record in sacks at 24.5. He finished with 14 tackles for loss as well. They ranked 9th in the country in sacks per game, and they had 37 total sacks on the year, so they should be able to get to Carson Strong with slight ease. The key player for Nevada is who I just mentioned, Carson Strong. He was the first Nevada player to win Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year, because he had he was top 15 nationally in 5 categories, which included the passing yards, which I said, and passing touchdowns. He had 5 300-yard performances this year in only 8 games. So they're really led by the passing offense. So expect them to really come out and get this passing game quickly. The only way I believe it gets stopped is if that defensive line led by Patrick Johnson of Tulane gets to the quarterback. Nevada, storyline to watch for them. They had a chance to play for the Mountain West Championship. Obviously, lost to San Jose State, scoring only 20 points, but they fumbled the ball 4 times. So that was definitely their worst outing of the year. So how will they respond to that? Especially against Tulane defense that can really get to the quarterback. For Tulane, they put together a nice run to end the season, but the biggest factor is freshman quarterback Michael Pratt. He's grown week to week. They run the ball pretty well. They average about 200 yards per game, but they're going to need Pratt to make plays in the passing game for them to win this one. And if I had to give my prediction for this game, I'm actually going to take Tulane. I think Tulane gets the win. Their defense is strong. They can really get to the quarterback. I expect Carson Strong to have a rough game coming off of one of the worst games of the season for him. And I expect Tulane to get the win in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win? Did I make the right pick? Let me know all down in the comments. That'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.